have to say this is a perfect match. It went so well together. It's the perfect 下酒菜.
Oh, it's good.
Welcome to the episode of Eat, Drink, Chill Live Season 2 Food Delivery Edition. I am your host, Tammie Chu, and today we're gonna have some delivery food pairing with an alcoholic drink. And in this episode, we have Marc to join us. He is an avid cafe hopper since 2014. He is known as the
Mission SG Cafes. So I visited 700 cafes in the last 7 years.
7 years. And now, Marc, you can take off your blindfold.
Really, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
Ooh. So what happens is, I need you to put your left hand into the box and feel. Be gentle. It might move.
Can I start filling it now?
Yes. And you can tell me how it feels
Oh, it's
like.
cold though.
And
Oh, I'm feeling the sauces now. Great. Thanks. Oh, it's slimy though. Can I tell me better? Oni?
is it oni? No.
Oh, so I'm guessing. Alright. Oh, it's sticky though. Kaya. Oh, honey.
Which one you guessing?
Kaya.
No.
Honey?
No.
Wasabi? Is it?
Bingo! Can you tell me why you know it's wasabi?
The ones can smell a bit.
It's the smell that gave it away.
Yeah, but if not, I wouldn't have guessed.
Yeah, actually the smell's quite obvious.
And after a while, because I
after
keep
a
moving
while,
it.
Yeah. Okay, congratulations!
it's so slimy.
And now it's time to taste the food. And today we're gonna have Japanese food from Ameising, pairing it with Japanese whiskey from Shinobu.
Here are dishes from Amesing Bar Dining. This is Hamachi Carpaccio at $18. Wagyu Steak priced at $18. Japanese oysters at $30 for half a dozen or $55 for a dozen. And cheese senbei at $7.80. Other than delivery, you can also visit Amesing Bar Dining located at Hongleong Building, where you can find donbori, zensai, sashimi, mains, and bar bites. To pair with the food, we're having Shinobu Pure Malt Whiskey. Shinobu whiskey is crafted from selected whiskey from around the world and finished with precious Japanese Mizunara oak in Japan. The result is a unique fusion of flavors and dynamic explosion in the palate, yet so smooth and easy to drink.
This one for me is a bit fishy, but I like the sauce overall. So it's not okay. Texture-wise is also good for this one.
This one's a little bit savory. So it's marinated really well. It's not just like, the sauce over the fish, that's it. You can actually feel the savoriness in the sauce itself.
I agree. It soaks inside lah.
And then for the beef wise, I was quite surprised when it first went in. I expected to be just a normal savory taste, saltiness taste of the Wagyu, and then with the fattiness. But there's this spice inside. So when it first touches my tongue, it was like, oh, that spice just kind of makes you wakes up. I really like that. Not super spicy thing, but it's enough to wake you up and make it more exciting.
Tastes a bit like yuzu as well for me. Yuzu, a bit spicy, as you said. Quite tender as well. I think it's bite-sized, easy to eat.
Yep.
It's interesting.
And then, I have to say this one is something that I cannot stop. Maybe I can show the camera.
Yeah, thanks.
It's addictive. So it tastes like keropok. I mean, the biting of it tastes like keropok, but it's just a full mouth of cheese. If you are a cheese lover, it's so addictive.
Okay, I'm a fellow cheese lover, right? So this is really addictive, as she said. Okay, this is my favorite out of the whole of these 4 dishes. But I think the cheese flavor itself is so overpowering, right? You can't really taste the sauce that it comes with. Actually, for cheese lover, I love it. So really addictive. I can eat the whole thing actually, I think.
Yeah, we might be fighting over this.
That's why.
And then for the oyster is really plump, really juicy, satisfying because it's not like one small piece of oyster where you chew a while and then it's done already. So it's like such big pieces, I love it.
So for the whiskey, right, I like the aroma, it's strong. I like the finish, it lingers there actually. So it's a bit spicy. For this, I had it neat, right? She had it on the rocks, right, with the ice. And the water actually changes the whole profile of the whiskey.
The nose starts with a citrus scent. And then, yes, you mentioned there's this lingering mild spiciness at the end after you drink. And there's a tinge of sweetness as well. So it's not like a very sweet kind of whiskey, just a tinge of the sweetness. And I think it's because of the aroma also. It's a very fragrant aroma. When I was pairing the whiskey, Shinobu, with the fish, I have to say this is a perfect match. It went so well together. It's the perfect 下酒菜. The gentle hints of the savouriness and then there's this slight sweetness. Complements each of them together.
I think whiskey kind of brings out more flavour of this, I feel. It kind of complements it well. I like that when you eat the cheese, right, with this one, it kind of like dissolves it, soak it up. The whole consistency of it changed. The texture of it changed. A bit more chewy, I guess. Like a cheese ball, perhaps, soaked with like whiskey.
It's like a whole new dish inside your mouth now. As for the oyster, when we actually drizzle a little bit of the whiskey on it, I feel that it enhances the taste. Because as you know, all seafood has a little bit of fishy smell. Even the freshest one just have that tiny tinge of it. But after the whiskey, it's totally gone. But you still have the flavour of the oyster inside. Okay, what is your favourite pairing?
Oh, definitely this. I'm a cheese lover itself, so.
Is it the dish that you like or is it the pairing that you like?
Oh, the dish itself, I love it already, right? Because of the cheesiness. But when you pair with the whiskey and the whole thing changes into a ball kind of thing.
Cheese ball.
Yeah, it just opens up a new, a new experience. Compared to the other two actually.
I agree that it's a very interesting experience, but I have to say, hands down for me is the Hamachi. It to me is the perfect pairing. They complement each other quite well. And once you start eating the Hamachi together with the whiskey, it makes me feel like I cannot stop having more of the Hamachi or the whiskey.
Oh.
At least we're not fighting. Cheers!
Cheers!
Thanks for watching. Catch more of us at Eat, Drink, Chill Live.
Thanks for having me today. I had a lot of fun.
Are you sure?
Hi already, I think. I love
Keep
the
laughing.
whiskey and the cheese and the whole pairing experience. Thanks for having me.
It's just the cheese and the whiskey, right?
Yeah, and then the beef as well.
Good. At least you're not taking my whiskey away. Just drink a little bit, can already, okay?
It's behind, it's hiding here. You don't see only.
Okay, bye.
It's a wrap.
Thanks for watching! Like, share and follow Eat, Drink, Chill Live for more content like this. We also have a lucky draw, so check out the captions and stand a chance to enjoy these yummy food and drinks!